I don't get to riff like Bill Bellamy, and I don't do poetry like Ernie does. I just am here to say thank you. Thank you to the legends that grace this room, all of you. Thank you for what you've meant for our game. Thank you for helping us out this week as we've been through Orlando, giving back to the community in so many ways together with the current All-Stars and other participants in our league. But I would like very much to ask anyone who's played for an NBA team to stand, or an ABA team, to stand up and be applauded by this group. Come on, everybody up. You know, what makes our great players great and their exploits so worthy of telling and retelling is that they're playing against the best basketball players in the world. And that's how they get to be so great. Amongst the greatest, a few go to the next level. But leave us not forget all of the great ones who have embraced our league and made it so rich over the centuries, really over the years, not decades, not centuries, but maybe it seems to me like it's been centuries. Just this weekend. I just want to say that this event is, put together by the National Basketball Retired Players Association under their new CEO, Arnie Felco, and we look forward to working with that organization on a continuing basis as we work together, legends and league and current players, to continue to grow our sport and to remember and help those that have given so much to the game. We have an extraordinary group of honorees, from Dominique Wilkins to Artis Gilmore to Nick Anderson to Penny Hardaway. I'm delighted that the legends are going to recognize Pat Williams, who contributed so much, who was such a pain in the neck trying to get an expansion franchise in Orlando, that we finally granted it so he would stop bothering us, actually. That was what really happened, but it's great to see you here, Pat. I can't even say it enough in words, and obviously it's easy to say that, I remember as one of the great moments of my commissionership giving Magic that big hug when he won the MVP trophy 20 years ago. That was quite an event. But I'd like to start by recognizing our first honoree, Dominique Wilkins. This Hall of Famer, 9-time NBA All-Star, 2-time Slam Dunk champion, will forever be known, of course, as the human highlight film. But for all of Dominique's accomplishment on the court, his work off the court is equally impressive. He has been a tireless advocate in the fight against diabetes, raising awareness about the disease, its symptoms, and its prevention. In 2010, he was named Georgia's Diabetes Ambassador. And as a member of the NBA Fit team, he works to combat obesity and encourage physical activity and healthy living for children and families. Let's take a look at the career of Dominique Wilkins.
Showtime for the rookie.
This kid is going to be something.
Dominique does not disappoint the crowd.
From high above the rim.
Lane puts it up off the glass.
Dominique Wilkins out of nowhere.
He could fly, but he could dunk with power and finesse. And that was hard to do. But where he was dangerous was on that wing.
Woo. Wilkins the other way. Slam down. Highlight filmer.
He was the first guy that made you watch TNT, that made you watch SportsCenter to see what he did.
There goes Dominique. That's why he's called the human highlight film.
He had the perfect nickname. You know, a lot of guys have good nicknames, but Dominique had the perfect nickname because that's what he was. I mean, he was the human highlight reel.
They find Wilkins. Look out.
Crushed by Dominique. What a play. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that jam? I don't know how he did that. Dominique.
Dominique was Mr. Excitement when it came to the NBA.
This guy will do something that makes you just fall out of your seat.
You know, it was a pleasure to watch. Best with great ability and the heart to go along with it. Dominique had that package.
Thank you for the opportunity and the pleasure and play for the greatest game on earth. That's the NBA basketball. Thanks to the Hall of Fame for inducting me, and I love you forever. Thank you.
Who needed a dunk meter? I am so proud to present the Legend of the Year award to Dominique Wilkins. Come on up.